Nearing game time now at Citizens Bank Park. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. See, the home team's taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set, and they're playing real well right now. No reason to think they can't make it 3 straight here.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Christian Yelich will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. So a good start here for Lincecum in the first, but before we get any further, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Donovan Solano will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There to get it is Utley. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 top of the first for Tim Lincecum. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Into the box now is the shortstop Rafael Furcal as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's going to find its way through as Furcal kicks off the inning with the base hit.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate. It gets turned into a leadoff single.
John Mayberry will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. And this is fouled back and out of play. Furcal aboard at first, nobody out. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
An eye on Furcal, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
One, two. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Echeverria for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now a liner right to Ashe at third. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second.
That's a late swing here on a fastball, but he still squares it up pretty good. If he gets this thing just a little higher, this might be 2 bases. Instead, it's just right into the third baseman's glove.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Greg Dobbs. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again.
First baseman.
I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Number 9 digs in at the plate.
That one is gonna go.
And this will be fouled away. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, the one that he had a few years ago, but when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
Brian Bogusevic will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Darren Ruff will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Marlon Byrd will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3, as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Humberto Quintero will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Bogusevic is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Adeiny Echeverria will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike three.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion, and you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
Jose Fernandez will take his cuts now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Here's Lincecum now on 2-1. Swing and a liner toward right center. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. Christian Yelich will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Down in front of this one, and it's fouled down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. as this one clears the wall by plenty. And back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Donovan Solano will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Or take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, 0-1.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Low for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 2-1 now, Miami. Cody Ashe will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And you've got work to do up there now that you're trailing. You don't want to help him out right here at the start.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, time to call on this date in baseball history, 2010. And Edwin Jackson of the Diamondbacks tosses the second no-hitter in Arizona history. Tim Lincecum will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Come on, Phillies.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. On to first by Saltalamacchia, and the sacrifice is a good one.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at-bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Rafael Furcal will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch to him. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about work hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
There you go now, Philly.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Well, that's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows the play's probably going to first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
John Mayberry will try it again. He flew out his first time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Let's go, Phillies.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bogusevic is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Greg Dobbs will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Great play to Spirit. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Up with it is Furcault. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing,
Up next for the
3
Marlins,
errors so far in the game.
center fielder,
And the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Brian Bogusevic will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, his first stolen base on the year. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, that is just deadly right there.
And this is fouled straight back. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, the way his defense has played behind him so far, he's got to be thinking, I got to do this all on my own out here. And it worked for him that time. He gets the K.
Adeiny Echeverria will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Phillies! Here we go.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fouled back. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Darren Ruff. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. We'll get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy-up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of it.
Marlon Byrd will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. At first is Utley, the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Andres Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
This is not a bad pitch with 2 strikes. He's up there knowing he's got to shorten up and protect. He does that and more as he slices this one the other way. And with the runner moving on contact, he's going to come around to score all the way from first.
Humberto Quintero will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jose Fernandez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Jose Fernandez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
If you're the first baseman, you can see that runner in front of you, so you got to make sure to get that baseball before it rolls foul. Now, that's a pretty nice play there.
Christian Yelich will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And Lincecum about to make his 74th pitch of the evening. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Donovan Solano will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Come on, let's do it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Lincecum ready, the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. And we remain tied at 2 apiece. Cody Ashe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman number 25, Cody Ashe.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 55, Tim Lincecum.
Tim Lincecum will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Rafael Furcal will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Here's the 1-0.
Here we go.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Through 5, all even at 2-2. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Fouled back. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first. Greg Dobbs will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Really?
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow, then fast. So you're right. That's a nice call.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he fights this one off to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. John Mayberry will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley.
Fielder, Sean Mayberry Jr.
Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Chase Utley will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, guys, don't blow it.
Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Now a ball chopped to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
He's been able to get out when he needs it with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Darren Ruff will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
.0 on the way. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ball lined to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Well, sometimes with guys like this, you can fool him once, maybe even twice, but you're not going to fool him forever. And he sits on this two-strike curveball and drives home a run.
Marlon Byrd will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Andres Torres will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Right here.
Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brian Bogusevic will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Brian Bogusevic.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
Pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Reed Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Reed Johnson.
First pitch coming. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Let's go, Phillies!
1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. So a new pitcher set to come on now, as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Humberto Quintero will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Humberto Quintero.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick seventh inning here.
Cody Ashe will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 55, Tim Lincecum.
Dominic Brown is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 9, Dominic Brown.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here.
Baker.
Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
64, Al Albuquerque. Come on, Phil.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Donovan Solano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Marlins,
Giancarlo Stanton will step in. A base hit in his last time. That's back up the middle and into center field. So maybe a chance here. The tying runs aboard with 2 away.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jared Saltalamacchia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down 3-2. Jeff Baker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Steve Nickerson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Rafael Furcal will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And this will be fouled away. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurt. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
John Mayberry will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Chase Utley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. And out of here! Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
You have to wonder now if this home run might wind up being plenty here to get the job done. That'll make this a 2-run ball game here in the bottom of the 8th, and That could be more than enough to finish these guys off.
Henry Rodriguez will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Henry Rodriguez.
Darren Ruff will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Marlon Byrd will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Fouled straight back. Hit softly to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. And Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Greg Dobbs will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Greg Dobbs.
And he'll step off and try again. Aaron Luke will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 9, try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 37, Mike Adams.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And this has to be a big concern here This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Let's keep him close.
Brian Bogusevic will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? For call. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Freddie Galvis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Freddie Galvis.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down, it's a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
The way this game has played out, we shouldn't have expected anything less. 2 outs, 2 strikes, that 2-run lead. Forget about it. He comes up with one of the most clutch at-bats of his career, and all of a sudden, we're tied here in the top of the ninth.
Jeff Baker will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Grounded, foul. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's one hit towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And Carter Capps will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Andres Torres is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Center fielder, Andres Torres.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Humberto Quintero will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Ryan Howard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. Ball game! A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight.